Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about my opinion, entertainment purposes only, about Gypsy Rose Blanchard and what I think really happened and why is everybody obsessed with her. Like, I've noticed there's a lot of people. What person in their right mind would off their parent? I mean, if you saw my last video, you would hear my parent tried to off me, which is batshit crazy. But it's also batshit crazy when a kid tries to off their parent. It's just crazy. So my opinions. Okay, so did Nick actually do it or did Gypsy do it? Like, my questions are harsh because I've seen the evidence that like have been in the tabloids and all that stuff, the um, crime scene evidence. There we go. My brain wasn't working. And I got some questions because the story that Gypsy and whoever is in Gypsy's corner is telling, and the story that the evidence actually told, seems two different stories. I think not only does Gypsy Blanchard have that genetic disorder that everybody talks about, I forget what it's called, but not only does she have that, but I also think she has some psychotic disorders as well. Um, My personal opinion about Dee Dee is I think Dee Dee knew exactly who Gypsy is, exactly who she is, exactly how manipulative she is, exactly how she gets her way one way or the other. Like, I think Dee Dee knew exactly what Gypsy was. And I think, yes, Dee Dee was completely scamming people. I am never going to deny that. That bitch was pulling scams like crazy. But I also think to a certain degree she was doing that stuff with Gypsy because Gypsy was making her. Now hear me out. I've seen how manipulative Gypsy can be on TikTok and on that little show she's got, and I got questions. Because what if Dee Dee ended up dying because Gypsy wasn't getting her way? And Dee Dee knew that's where Gypsy could go, but Dee Dee didn't know how to get help for that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, they're both scammers. I'm not denying that. But I think Dee Dee, as a mom, you know your kid. And if you're pulling scams together and shit, that is. But I think Dee Dee was trying to protect the world from the damage Gypsy could cause. I also don't believe that Nick, I don't know his last name. Again, I don't necessarily do all that. I believe Nick was set up fully. So, in my opinion, again, entertainment purposes only, in my opinion, I think Gypsy, Dee Dee, before Nick even got there, or right before Nick even got there. I question, yes, Nick is a little woo-woo too, obviously, but I think Gypsy is a smart woo-woo, and Nick was a following woo-woo. So think I think yes, he did do the damage to the body that was described, but I also believe Gypsy already did something to Dee Dee before Nick even got there. I really do. I don't believe the story of I was sitting in the bathroom and I heard her cry and it was so scary and then he wanted to have sex with me. I don't believe that story one conniving bit. After the stuff that's come out about, do you know what she's put on the internet? Or what she put on the internet before all this went down? Do you know how the crazy stuff, like she had multiple personalities that she was putting out there on the internet for different guys? Okay? She supposedly had intercourse with a guy in a public restroom in the movie theater. Okay? So, like, not everything's there, but everything's there enough that we can get what we want. And we get what we want. So I honestly don't believe the Nick guy did anything to actually. Dee Dee, you two can't say, I accidentally already said it once in the video, so I think Gypsy did. And with all the, like, she describes that there was all these medications in the house and there was all this stuff in the house. But when you go back and you look at evidence files and the crime scene photos, there's not the hardcore drugs that Gypsy claims there is, that there wasn't. And, like, go look at the photos yourself. I've done the research. I've looked into this. And my whole opinion about this whole freaking thing, again, opinion, entertainment purposes only, is that she, Dee Dee, and then Nick came in and did whatever he did to the body. But I believe 99% Dee Dee was dead before Nick got there. Like, so, fun fact, which is crazy, because I've watched a few YouTubers and a few videos, and I've looked into stuff myself. Dee Dee was diabetic, okay? So, again, opinion, entertainment purposes only. I'm going to say that throughout this whole video, because opinion, entertainment purposes only. But Dee Dee was diabetic. Did you know that when you are claimed diabetic, the coroner does not check that because they already figure your sugar's going to be off? Do you know there was insulin in that house? Did you know people could die from insulin overdose and it can be covered up? Like, oh, I don't know, by a diabetic diagnosis? Okay. So here's my theory. Gypsy, Dee Dee, with an OD of insulin before Nick got there. And then Nick did what he did to the body. And then when Gypsy got caught, it was played out as, oh, Nick did it to save me. Oh, Nick did it because of this. And in the one interview I watched from her prison, she even says she hasn't told anybody the truth except her lawyers. And guess what? The lawyers are confidential. They can't say what she actually did. Okay? So, like, think about it. But here's the crazy part for me. If this all happened, and my theory is just a theory, it's just an opinion, but if it happened, she's freaking diabolical. Like, diabolical. She plays stupid, but up there in that mind of hers, she's a diabolical woman. 100%. 100% diabolical. I mean, even if you just follow the story that she has, that, oh, Nick did it, okay? Even if you follow that story, look at, like, the messages between them and stuff. She's diabolical. She's manipulative. And she's so good at it. And, like, now what's got me is she's got people watching her show and being entertained by her. And she's a diabolical schmurderer. And people just feed into it like it's nothing. She's got men that fight over it. Like, I'm sorry. What? I'm sure Ryan and whatever his name is, I can't remember now. But I'm sure they're both good guys. But what guy in his right mind wants to be with somebody who their mother? Because let's be real, it's been proven time and time again. Like, if people are willing to, a close family member, child, parent, grandparent, they're more likely to you, because they don't have that conscience. They don't have that thought of, I just did something bad. And if they do, they don't think about it long enough. You know what I mean? So I kind of wonder if the diabolical is kind of like shut off and she doesn't have like the other part of it, you know? But I think Gypsy plays stupid, and I think she's one hell of an intelligent diabolical person. And I think she's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And it baffles me. She has a kid now. And, like, I wonder if she has custody. Because, like, when she's on her TikToks and stuff, she's with the baby daddy and stuff, but sometimes she don't have the kid. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not a fan of children's services by any means. Like, I know 7,000 to 8,000 kids come up missing in children's services care every year. I get it. But they gotta be involved. Like, if she can her own mom, who's to say she can't her own child? Because she decided, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Or she can do the same thing to her child that she did with her mom, because I honestly believe that Gypsy knew exactly how old she was, and she was playing that, oh, I don't know how old I am. Bitch, you knew exactly how old you was. You was playing them games with your mom. You was pulling them scams with your mom. Your mom was probably pulling them scams for you. Okay? Like, I don't believe one bit you had no idea what was going on. I call bullshit all the way around. But, like, what about that baby? What about that baby? And the name for it. Come on. Like, she named it after the same town that her mom in. How is that not psychotic? How is that not psychotic? I don't understand how people think this is all completely normal and we should be watching this crap on TV. Her mom, she blamed it on the person she was sleeping with. She got out. He's still in prison. But she got out. Now she's got a kid. And the manipulation that happens between those two men and her is just batshit crazy. I am batshit crazy wondering why these two men are fighting over her. Like, is it for fame? Is it for glory? Like, why are you two fighting over her? Like, her mom. How do you sleep next to somebody that their mom and feel safe? Like, did she get the help she needed? Because I'm questioning things. Because I am like, what is going on? There's 2 seasons of her show. Why are people watching this? Her mom. Like, what is going on? So yeah, those are my thoughts on the whole Gypsy Rose Blanchard thing. I still think she has the ability to somebody else. And I wouldn't be shocked if in the future somebody, like, pisses her off. Like, who's to say her mom didn't piss her off and that's why her mom ended up, you know? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these guys end up dead that she's with. I'm sorry. Or she pulls another guy into another schmurder. And then what? You know? What are you people that are watching this, not necessarily my viewers, but maybe, what are you people thinking? Like, when somebody else, then what are we going to do? Like, then what are we let her out of prison early on good behavior. She's psychotic. She's already shown that she can lie through her teeth, and you can't tell. So we're a pathological liar, we're a murderer, we have genetical disorders, and now we have a baby and 2 men that are fighting over. But it's her fault. It's her fault. I don't blame the men. I really don't. Because, again, she's diabolical and she's manipulative. So I blame her for what's going on between those 2 guys. That Ryan, whatever. I blame her because she's manipulative. And you can't tell me that she's not playing them both, and she's not playing them both against each other. She's manipulative. Like, go back into the videos or the crime scene photos or the court documents. Go back and look into stuff, because it's not that story that she's and her whole family and her whole friends, all of them are telling. It's not. That's not what the evidence provides us. That story was to get her out of what she'd actually done, and I still 100% believe she, her mom, and then Nick took the blame for it. But I think Nick had some anger issues too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I do, but I think Gypsy fucking did it first. I do. I think she, Dee Dee, in a way that wasn't able to be seen in the autopsy, or wasn't gonna be seen in the autopsy. And just think about how intelligent that is, okay? Just think about how intelligent that is. So think about how intelligent this person could actually be when she's telling everybody, oh, he manipulated me, oh, it was me. Think how intelligent somebody has to be to be able to OD somebody on insulin and know that it won't be seen because they're diabetic, and it's in their chart that they're diabetic, so they're not even going to test their sugar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, how diabolically intelligent is that? And people are just like, oh, she's so stupid. No, she plays stupid, but I am guaranteeing you 100% she is diabolical. And I'm telling you, everybody needs to watch out for that baby, because I don't trust her with that baby. I hope nobody else trusts her with that baby, because nobody should trust a schmurderer with a baby, especially a schmurderer that schmurdered their mother. Like, what the fuck? It's just crazy. So, those are my opinions on the whole Gypsy Rose Blanchard situation. If there's any updates, I'll make another video about it with my opinion or whatever. But my God-given opinion, my intuition is telling me that she's diabolical. She is manipulative. She's a pathological liar. And I don't know if that has to do with her genetic disorder and the way her brain was formed or what. But I'm telling you, y'all are watching her for the wrong fucking reasons. Y'all are watching her because it's entertainment to y'all. And I'm telling y'all, we all need to be watching her because she is dangerous as fuck. No shit. Again, this is my opinion for entertainment purposes only. So, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.